Yeah, Wednesday. What's up, everybody? Wednesday morning. Welcome to today's edition of the Daily Market Commentary. I'm your host, Chuck Fulkerson. Hope everybody had a great trading day yesterday as we had the opportunity to see the markets rally up on an inflation number and then fall right back down. So let's go ahead and take a look from an educational perspective. If you're new to the channel, do me a favor, click the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you get the alerts and the updates whenever they happen. And don't forget Traders Army Summit. This is the week. Get your tickets. Go to tradersarmy.com/summit today to get your tickets. All right, let's go ahead and dive in. So the S&P up 11 points this morning. Yesterday we had rallied up. You see this big green expanded range candle that happened. And this happened really on the announcement, the CPI numbers that came out. The market really rallied up, almost reacting like, okay, we've seen peak inflation, and then sold off throughout the day as they were like, okay, wait a minute, whoa, this is a big deal. And then sold off really throughout the rest of the day, ending the day pretty bearish with a pretty much lower stance overall. So we're up this morning, but we're really up off of the lows from yesterday, showing some weakness. So we did identify a good reversal point yesterday on the S&P as price hit that level and then sold off. We do have a little bit of an area here that we thought may be a decent reversal for a confirmation long because this was an expanded range candle. Notice we cut right through it without giving us an entry. So no surprise there. And then our 4-hour chart just shows us that the yesterday's move up was just a rally up on an overall bearish market. So continuing our theme of looking to trade with the trend direction, below here certainly would be a potential entry. I also think that going to the smaller time frame, call it the 15-minute chart, you're going to see a decent little opportunity by just taking this pivot right in here should we return back up to this area this morning. Frankly, I don't know that we will. I think that we may trade lower after this last thrust down, but we will see. That would be the area to look for today. In the NASDAQ, similar picture. Here was the area where we looked at the reversal, and I've got it circled there on the. It's in green, but it was really off this 15-minute level right here. We did sell off that area, came back to the origin of the move. But then got significantly lower later in the day. And so looking at this, very similar to what we just did in the S&P, I would wrap my lines around this 1461 by 14078. Let me make that in purple so that accurately reflects the time frame that we identified the level on. As far as a breakdown trade goes, you've certainly also here have this level for a potential breakdown. And I think both of those make for pretty good short entries. The basing in front of that level would be ideal. Russell 2000, there was not a great level for reversal yesterday. Same goes today. I will say that this little level here on the hourly chart is actually a pretty clean little zone. If we do wind up popping up a little bit, that could be the better reversal opportunity in that area right up in there. And then the Dow Jones didn't really give me a lot of great entry yesterday either. I would set this up with the breakdown trade below 34,000 for the Dow. Looking at our energies and metal markets, so crude oil. We did have a little nice breakout trade yesterday in crude. Hopefully some of you were able to catch that move and make a little bit of cheddar as we got a little bit of basing and then we poked above. We did not quite make it into the opposing area of supply. And so by not quite making it to that opposing area of supply, I'm gonna leave that level intact, but I'm going to switch it to a confirmation entry. Because it does appear that we're basing in front of that level a bit. And so let's make that a confirmation entry going forward. The breakout trade was pretty effective. And on a retest back to here, I think you've got a decent little level. Gold continues to move higher. Last week we looked at an iron condor in gold. No such thing this week, as gold is putting in pretty good overall movements. This 1958 by 1953, I think, is your best pullback opportunity. Should we get to that area, I'm actually even okay if you want to take a breakout, provided that we drop back a little bit and we get some basing right through here. Um, Looked at natural gas yesterday as a potential breakout above this high. We poked above it and then came right back down without really giving us any sort of movement our direction. I think that's still a breakout trade waiting to happen, and so I'm all right with you if you want to give that another bite at the apple, as they say. I don't know who they are, but they say it. And then as far as copper goes, copper we can see this little 15-minute wick over wick did not hold at all, blew right through, gave us a quick stop out on that position as that one was ineffective. So don't be sad. You're going to have that happen occasionally. Nice little, kind of a rising trend area in here. A little bit of a trend channel that's kind of forming right through here. And so with that, if we start to rally up, I could see a candle to candle opportunity in here. But other than that, I don't really see a great demand as an opportunity to get long. Taking a quick look at our crypto futures, Bitcoin and Ether. The micro Bitcoin, we are sitting above the daily area here. And so I'm going to remove that level at the moment. We have come back down really hard over the last couple of days, yesterday notwithstanding. And so look for a breakdown below that low because we're getting some decent basing at the moment. Ether also came into our confirmation entry, but cut right through it. So by cutting right through it and now showing basing, we would look for a breakdown below this line here in Ether. So that's all I have for today. If you guys have any questions, as always, shoot us an email, support@tradersarmy.com. Until tomorrow, everybody, I will talk to you soon. See ya. Hey, thanks for joining us. If you like what we do, please make sure you hit that subscribe button. It's the only way the computers know that you're actually alive and really care. And go to tradersarmy.com today to learn a bit more. And if you want to see some of our other videos, click here in the box.